thing. If you don't know what it is, it's just a bunch of cute fucking British people making sweets and being nice. Like, everybody's nice, everybody's supportive, it's in a beautiful setting, you're like, oh, it's so fucking comforting. And I like it because it is so different than American competition cooking shows. Like, it's such a stark contrast. Like, have you seen the show Chopped? What the fuck is that show? Every contestant is so intense, even if you haven't seen it. Like, every contestant on Chopped is like, hi, my name's Dagger, and I'm not here to make friends. When I win the $10,000, I'm gonna get a fucking knife tattooed on my face and take my French bulldog on a trip around the world. And then every contestant on the Great British Baking Show is just like, hello. My name's Samuel, and I like playing banjo with me mum.
Is there anything more uncomfortable in our society right now than when a white person is trying to describe their black friend, and then they just like have a panic attack, like a 30 seconds to description? Do you know what I'm talking about? Where a guy's like, "Did you meet Tim at the party?" Like, no, what did Tim look like? He's like, "Oh, Jesus Christ!" Oh God. He was wearing a hat. Some guy with a hat. He nice. He was black. I'm so sorry.
I like wine more than beer, as wine's got like kind of a indica sativa thing to it. You know what I mean? Like, just like different wines for different times. Like, I always drink like red wine if I'm eating steak, right? I'll have like white wine if I'm driving. You know? Because if you're gonna drive, red wine is incriminating. You know? Cops like, hey, you been drinking red wine? You're like, nah, sir, this is just the first time I've ever flossed.
I haven't done shit. You're like, what about Zoom? Did you perform on Zoom? Huh? Has anyone sat through a Zoom comedy show? Oh, that's very exciting. That's like reading a transcript of fireworks. I'm not enjoying this, but that's technically it. What?
I think it's insane that people think the vaccine has a chip in it. Have you heard this? People think the vaccine has a chip in it? Like, first of all, as someone who never remembers where he was 48 hours ago, I'm ready for a chip. Chip me! When my friends ask me what I did this weekend, honey, that's for the government to know and me to find out.
You know where I'm the worst is art. I've always been really bad at art. I got a wake-up call. I was in second grade. We were making portraits of MLK with construction paper and crayons. And Miss Higley pulled me aside and said that mine was so bad that she wasn't going to hang it up with the other kids because she thought it was dishonoring to the legacy of MLK. I was 7. She's like, this feels racist. Honestly, this might be a hate crime. I'm not sure. Like, he had a dream. You need a dream other than art is what I'm saying.
I don't know how y'all are doing financially, but I've done at least 30 escape rooms in the past year. That's the kind of money I got. That's my income. Sometimes I'm going in 2-a-days, like I got GameStop money, you know what I'm saying? Sure, maybe I could have put a down payment on like a house or like a new car, but you know what? Your boy just loves paying to exit buildings, so we're here. Who's never been? Who's never been to a room before? Who's never been? Never? You gotta go. Go. But the only advice I can give you is if you want to go, is just go with someone who you can either really communicate well with or someone who you don't care if you lose them out of your life forever. That's what I
honestly forget how low my voice is all the time. I just don't pay attention to it. And then I'm reminded every time my friends are like recounting an experience that I was a part of. They'll always be like, and then Logan said, are you guys gonna go eat later?
Having a white dad, it took people off guard because like my dad's white, all right? He's Redondo Beach white is what I'm telling you. He's got all the white freaking qualities. He's got amazing credit. He's always on time, very punctual, my father. He's even a ginger. Like, it doesn't get any whiter than ginger, okay? 6-foot-tall white man with freckles. Like, looks like a 52-year-old Ed Sheeran is what we're dealing with. And I don't get everything. Like, I don't get all of, like, the black qualities that I need to have having a white dad. Like, I'm super athletic. but I can't dance. You know, like it's not fair. And my dad can dance, and it's like I'll dance, and my dad like, who brought the white boy? I'm like, yo, that's racist. I don't know how.
I just moved in with my girlfriend, and no one told me anything. You know, no one tells you when you move in with someone, they're always there. I didn't know till I closed that door. I was like, oh, you're here. All right. Isn't that great? I didn't know certain things about, I didn't know you had to make the bed every day. Day one, my girlfriend's like, you gonna make the bed? I was like, are we in the Army, Sergeant? Is breakfast still at 0800 hours? I didn't know how important paper towels were in the relationship. Oh, you want to end the relationship? Don't have paper towels. It's fucking over, dude. My girlfriend, she's got cleaning superpowers. I spilled a glass of water silently in the other room. Didn't make a sound. And she was just like, do you need a paper towel? I was like, can you smell wet? What?
Went on a Zoom date with a guy because I was thirsty, and went on a Zoom date with this man. He pulled up on the camera, he came up on my screen, and in his house, on his wall, hanging up, was one of those signs that says live, laugh, love. I was like, ooh! Right? He's a psychopath, right? Fucking psychopath. You know, I took one look at that sign, I went close, I covered my camera, earthquake! Which wasn't nice. That was not nice. I rescheduled a date with the guy on Zoom again, but this time I made my own sign that just said eat, fuck, fuck. And I said, did you read the sign?
You guys know that 7-Eleven delivers? Did y'all know that? Yeah, no one asked for that. 7-Eleven delivers. It's a convenience store, people, all right? It was literally built for our convenience. And nowadays, we're so damn lazy that we were like, hey, you know, it'd be even more convenient if you just brought it to me. Like, why am I leaving my house, man? I'll give you my home address where my family is safe and sound, you know? When have you ever gone into a 7-Eleven and saw the people that, like, worked in the 7-Eleven and been like, hey, man, you know what? I'd love for you to come to my house.
Is anyone on Zoloft? You guys gotta get on Zoloft. It's incredible. The tagline for Zoloft should be feelings, they're optional. No, it's just crazy. I just had crippling anxiety and the Zoloft is working. It's maybe working too well because now my life has turned into a Zoloft commercial. Because it's just like, I used to be afraid to answer the phone. Now I'm calling back unknown numbers. Thanks, Zoloft. Or like, I used to be afraid to meet guys on dating apps. Now I'm getting fingered on public transportation. Thanks, Zoloft. I'm gonna get a cease and desist from Zoloft any second now.
For the last couple years, man, I got a closer relationship with God. Yeah, but God is good, but God will mess up your comedy. Comedy 15 years. Here's the thing, they teach you how to do comedy. When you first start writing comedy, you're supposed to write from a place of hatred. That's how you start. Yeah, you're supposed to complain. If you watch a lot of comedy, because that unites people. Hatred, get people on your side quicker. That's messed up, but it's true. It's true. That's how you know. But when you love God, you don't hate nothing, man. You love everybody. I see God in everybody. People be like, don't you hate such and such? I'll be like, he all right. He just don't know what to do with his pain, man. You know, people be like, don't you hate it when you get on an airplane? Hell no, airplane's a miracle from God. That thing be flying. No, when you get on the airplane, there's a baby on the plane crying. Man, that baby was just in heaven, man. Now you're on a plane in Cleveland with your dumb ass. Of course the baby. Let the baby cry, man.